Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another football watch along. Leipzig versus Manchester United here tonight. And a big game it is. A very big game it is. A very big game. They ain't got Upamecano, that's a plus. And Cuckoo, Forsberg, Olmo, Campbell, Haidara, Sabitzer, Angelino, Orban, Konate, Mukiel and Galashi. It's a good team. It is a good team. You're not going to show the United lineup? Probably not worth it, mate. United lineup. Tactical decision to leave out my... I'm first, you are first. A tactical decision to leave out bloody Pogba. He should have been thrown overboard, what he said about us. And Mr. Raiola. He should be gone. They say it's a back four. It's not a back four. It's a back three. Tellez on the left wing. We'll tuck Tellez at the wing. Well, no, it'll be a back five going backwards. So, a back five. You'll have Tellez. We'll go to a five back. Luke Shaw become the left centre back. Luke and Tellez will tuck in to left back. Bruno will shift over to the left. You're not going to get 203 million for Pogba. You probably won't even get 50 in this day and age for him. But no, going forwards, Tellez will play more advanced to Luke Shaw. Going back, he will play beside Luke Shaw in a five-back, like we did against PSG. You're a Man United fan too, I'm a Man United fan, yeah. A lot of people are always surprised because they say you're a Manchester United fan, but you don't do a Manchester United career mode. Because it'd just be too easy. What worries me about this game is that Leipzig have just drawn 3-3 of the best team in the world right now, Bayern Munich. I think we get more than 10 million. And I don't think we'll be getting Sancho. I think if it were me, I wouldn't be using him to get Sancho. I'd be using him to get Cristiano Ronaldo and bring him back home. Swap deal. Juventus want Pogba. We want Ronaldo. Want to swap? Give us an extra couple of million? I would happily take Pogba. I'd happily get rid of Pogba and bring in Ronaldo for a year or two. Are there any fans at this German game? I don't think there are. What score prediction are they going for? Is there career mode after this? There is. Ronaldo for Pogba for 100 million. You wouldn't get Pogba on 100 million. I don't know why you think Pogba's worth 200 million pound. Even I was going to go for a 2-1 win to United as well, but I have a feeling it could be a 1-1. They're already in it. And it's 1-0 to Leipzig. Angelino scores. And yet again, Wan-Bissaka is tucking in for bloody Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof because they're too slow. And within 2 minutes, Ollie's in the mud. We're going back to playing Thursday nights. And that's the season over. We go back to playing Thursday nights. We are fucked. Look, it's Wan-Bissaka again, tucking in too much to deal with fucking Lindelof's problems. De Gea's just looking, he's like, what the fuck am I dealing with here? Oh my god, if we don't get a centre-back in January, we are so fucking fucked. Is there VAR in this game? There is. You don't need VAR for that. That's fucking crap defending. That's Wan-Bissaka being forced to tuck in to compensate for Lindelof and Maguire's lack of positional sense and lack of pace. We are begging for a fucking pacey centre-back. I couldn't give a toss about Pogba. He's disrespected his club. He needs to go. January, get out. I don't want another fucking Raiola player. 0-0 on your screen. I'm going to bloody change it. I'm changing it right now. Do not worry. What a disgrace. 1-0 down in 2 minutes in a game where we're in the fucking shit. And I tell you what's caused this. It's not the loss to Leipzig, which has fucked this. It's the 2-0 loss to fucking Istanbul Başakşehir, which has caused this. Because you should be beating the worst team in the group twice over. Having a 1 win against PSG and Leipzig and 2 against the others. 12 points, that's plenty. I'll take that and see it through. But it's absolute bollocks. I need the timer up on the screen as well. Look at Ollie. Ollie's not even on the bloody touchline. Coach. What's he coaching? Fucking nothing at the moment. Oh my god. It happens every bloody time. It's always at the bloody near post. Wan-Bissaka cannot do his proper marking because he's got Bruno's on a yellow card. You got Nkuku gobbing all over the bloody pitch. Keep having a go at the referee. Keep having a go. Vent your frustration. If there's a man that's going to get Pogba out the team, and there's a man who's going to get bloody Ollie out the team if we have to, it's going to be Fernandes. But regardless of the manager's got bloody nothing to do with this. The manager has got nothing to do with this. This is the fact that he doesn't have the correct players to enjoy the football he wants to. Why have we got bloody 2 hours on that? What the heck? Get rid of that. Let me change the time. I don't know why it's on bloody 2 hours. There we go. That's better. But bloody hell. Hello, Nabom. Look at the press. Look at the press. Why has he gone with a back five? I don't understand it. You tell you what he's gone. He's gone to Leipzig to get a draw. That's what he's done. He's gone to Leipzig to get a draw or grab a 1-0 win. And it's gone wrong. It's gone wrong because he's got defenders who tuck in. He's got 2 fullbacks who are forced to tuck in to compensate for fucking Lindelof and Maguire, the slow bloody tanks, doing what they want to do. You can't have Lindelof and Maguire. We will progress no further than Europa League, Champions League border in the 4th or 5th. We'll get fucked in the Champions League every year, go down to the Europa League, because you know what? Maguire and Lindelof cannot keep playing in the same team. They are screwing us defensively. It's ridiculous. And yes, Leipzig did score. And it wasn't a hard goal to defend. All you need is Wan-Bissaka to be in position, but he can't because he's got to hold Lindelof's hand. Because if Lindelof gets spun, you saw it at the bloody weekend. I don't know who was going through on goal. It was Bowen going through on goal. And it was Wan-Bissaka and, oh my god, it was nearly bloody 2-0 there. Angelino is destroying us on the bloody left-hand side. Look at Maguire pointing. Look at yourself. You're the captain. Rally the troops. He's just stood there like a twat. That's why I don't agree with he's just not vocal enough for me for a captain. He's not vocal enough. I'd give the bloody captaincy to Bruno Fernandes, and that is a manager problem. The manager chooses that. Is the Juve Barca match tonight? I think it might be. Let's have a look. No, they don't... Oh no, they are playing tonight. Barcelona, Juventus are playing tonight. Messi is playing, Ronaldo is playing. And I tell you what, if I wasn't watching this game, I'd be watching that one. But unfortunately, we've got to sit through 90 minutes of this fucking crap. I can see, you know, we beat them 5-0, we were bantering them. They could do the same to us tonight. We are playing set up. We're essentially set up with 7 defenders. Greenwood shoots! He could have squared it to Rashi. I would have squared it to Rashford if that was me. I bet you wish you was doing a career mode. Well, I am doing a career mode straight after. Literally, this is stopping. I'm not doing anybody after match reaction. This is stopping. And we're doing the career mode. Because I don't need to get up so early for work. Because guess what? I'm back working from home. Because people at work have people in their household who are COVID positive, and we've got to wait for COVID tests for everyone, deep clean the office, and I'm now working from home again, which is great. Defensively, we have our frailties. We've got fucking 7 defenders on the pitch. We've got McTominay and Matic. Where is the creation from the back line? You've literally separated. You've separated the defence to the midfield by playing 2 CDMs. Because Matic and McTominay are not creative midfielders who deep lie. They're basically bodyguards to Lindelof and Maguire. Long ball again to Angelino. Wan-Bissaka's in position here. And he's made the block. That's fucking 9 minutes into this game. And they found about 4 cross-pitch balls from the right-hand side over to Angelino. And every single one has got to him. Who's tracking him? I'm at work till Friday. Does that mean you have to do a coronavirus test again? They haven't told us to do one, but they might do. They're just sending people home. Just as a precautionary matter, really. We'll probably be back in next week, but I don't know. But it's not just the one person who's got it. It's a couple of people. Leipzig want this game. The matter of fact is, Leipzig want this game more than Manchester United do. We can't go back to the Europa League. We can't. Back to playing bloody Thursday nights with Arsenal. Arsenal are fucking shit. And we're going to be back to playing bloody Thursday nights with them. And guess what? Then the pressure's on. Then we got to go. Then everyone's going to say, well, United are in the Europa League. They've got to win it now. But playing Thursdays and you got to play Sundays. You get the 2 days of rest with a team which, to be honest, squad depth again is still crap. And it doesn't even look like we're playing the formation. The formation that we've got on the screen is not what we're playing. I might as well just change it over because it's not what we're lining up as. And I'll change the formation actually to what we're lining up as. I'm going to change it now. I'm going to move the game over so I don't bloody miss it. I'm going to change the formation because this formation that all the football apps have put out is a fraud. It's 2-0! And it's another back post goal conceded. And I'll tell you why again. Because Luke Shaw is fucking holding Maguire's hand. We're losing 2-0. Oh my God. We're getting fucked in the midfield because he's gone with a bloody 5-back. Look at him. Walking around the pitch like a twat. Oh my God. Let's change this formation because this is not the formation we're playing here. I'll tell you what we're playing. And they're going to move the players to play it. This is what we're playing here. We're playing like donkeys for a start, but this is what we're essentially playing. Why are we trying to contest this? There's no bloody point. This is exactly what we're playing. It's not going to be ruled out. And it stands. And now we're gone now. We're out. There's no point even watching. They're not going to come back from this. I'm sorry. But this is what we're playing right now. This is a formation we're playing, and it's so negative. And you'll see why now we're getting fucked. You see why now we're getting fucked. That is the bloody formation that we are playing in a game that he's gone out and he's set up to draw the game. He's gone out and set up to draw this game, and that's a total wrong approach. You've got to go out to win this. You've got to take it to them. They're a Champions League semi-finalist, and they've just held Bayern Munich to a 3-3 draw. And we're going with a 5-back, 7 defenders behind the ball. Bullshit. If United lose, does that mean Europa League? Yep. But it's the wrong mentality of we only need a point. This is Ollie's final game. It won't be his final game, Ross Barkley, mate. He'll still be here at the end of the season, I can guarantee you that. Say hello to you, manager Kepa. Kepa's a goalkeeper. What are you on about? He can win games, but he sets up. Just, He's got to change the formation. He has to change the formation. I hate this formation. He's playing a 5-3-2. That's what he's playing. And he's just stood at the touchline like a career mode manager. Not saying anything. Not instruct the team. It's like he's given up. And if he has given up, he has to go. Here we go. They're through again. Angelino's through. Simply Burns late. I wouldn't worry, mate. You haven't missed anything. 16 minutes into a game and we're 2-0 down. How long's it been since an English club has been knocked out the group stage? You know what, Nabon? That's a good fact. Oh my God! It could have been 3. It could have been 3. Who is defending? Oh my God! Where is Maguire? Where's Lindelof? Where are Maguire? They can't defend together. How many more bloody times? How many more? How many more games does the fucking club have to see? How many more games do they have to see this defence does not work? How many more games does Ollie have to see that he shouldn't be bloody playing a 5-back? Ollie's in the bloody mud, and if we lose this, it'll be down to his stupid bloody tactics again. We play a game, we've won, and what does he do? The tinkerer comes back out of his fucking hammer and changes things again. I know we couldn't play Pogba because he's a fucking disgrace. But where is Donny van der Beek? We could have played McTominay and Donny van der Beek. We brought Van der Beek to be the backup to Pogba. I hate playing 2 CDMs. We don't even have one good CDM, and we're compensating it for playing 2 CDMs to bodyguard fucking Lindelof and Maguire. The fullbacks are bodyguarding Lindelof and Maguire. So the width, we're so narrow, they're getting wide, and then we're fucked. It's not what a finish, it's fucking shit defending. Shit defending. And what again, look. The push on Telles is so soft. He's got a little bit of a tap on the back, and he's turning round to the referee. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't just blame the board. I mean, it is the board's fault. It is the board's fault, because they should have signed a fucking centre-back in the summer. We needed a centre-back in the summer. We needed a CDM in the summer. Is Fred suspending this game? Yep, because he got a bloody red card last week. And I'll tell you why he got a red card last week. Because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't sub him off at half-time. You know he's a bloody... You know Fred is a tenacious player. You know he's going to go in for balls. And you know he could make a foul. When you've got that type of player on the pitch, you've got to take him off in the second half if you're on a yellow card. But he kept him on, waited until the red card, and then still took bloody minutes to make a substitution. He's got 5 subs. Even if he subbed Fred off, he'd still have 4 more. Some of his decision making, I don't care if he's won the last couple of games in the league and it's all comebacks. It's comebacks that should never have happened, because we should have better defenders assigned to this football club. In theory, we did not need to spend £40 million on Donny van der Beek. It was a very good deal, but the one spot in the whole squad that we have the most depth is midfield. And we've gone and bought another bloody midfielder who he doesn't even play. So we've spent £40 million on a midfielder to sit on the bench when we've got fucking millions of problems in the first team. 2 centre-backs that aren't good enough because they're too similar. You need a bloody fast centre-back who can come out and bloody chase back so Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw can do their job and defend the flanks. We need a CDM to stop playing 2 CDMs to compensate for having no CDMs that are any fucking good in this club, because Matic can't... Clearly, I don't know what's happened to Matic in 6 months, but clearly the manager doesn't think he can play CDM anymore by himself. Probably after the Spurs lost where we lost 6-1, which wasn't actually Matic's fault because the whole team played like crap. We were okay for midfield. You know, if we played Bruno and Van der Beek and we had a decent CDM, you've got a decent midfield there. Going forward, we need a number 9 because clearly we haven't got a number 9. For me, when Rashford plays in number 9, he looks lost. And when he plays at 2, he looks lost. Mason Greenwood is... Mason Greenwood's in control of his own destiny. What sort of player does he want to be at Manchester United? Am I doing the career mode later? I am doing the career mode later. And if this is going like 4 or 5-0 down by first half, I'm more than likely just going to turn it off. Because we're not going to bloody come back from more than bloody 2 goals. I'll tell you that right now. But, you know, there's 4 fundamental positions in that team that we needed in the summer. Centre-back, CDM, winger, and number 9. For me. That's what this... For me. And we got Cavani, who... Is he supposed to be a first-team player? Is he coming for a bench player? I don't know. For me, Martial is not a born number 9. I think he's better on the wing. I'm not a fan of the 2 striker formations either, because I just don't think it's working at all. We needed a CDM that we didn't get, and we needed a centre-back that we didn't get. So as much as I blame Ollie for some of the team selections, I do feel sorry for him because the personnel he's got are crap. And that's not the manager's fault that he's got crap players. That's the board's fault. The board should have signed or recruited better. We've spent how much money? Like £8 million plus another 30, 40 million pounds on 2 wingers that probably aren't even going to get anywhere near the first team for a couple of years. We could have spent the money on players we need now. We're investing for the future and the bench when we should be investing for the now. If you're a Liverpool or a Manchester City, then fine, spending 30, 40 million pounds on a bench player is fine. Because their fucking first team is sick. We have got 4 to 5 positions in our first team that are not good enough. that are not good enough. We got a free kick here. It's not going to go in. You got Rashford over it, Tellez over it, and Bruno over it, and not one of them will score it. No, it won't go in. Something Huddersfield Town career mode. Sounds good to me. Straight into the wall. What did I say? I wonder what Mr. Goldbridge has got to say. Let's check his Twitter, shall we? Mark Goldbridge. See, you know what? Me and Mr. Goldbridge think very much the same. This is what happens when you keep changing formation. That back five hasn't got a clue. McTominay and Matic are too slow to play against a side like this. Poor preparation from the coaches. 2-0 down, 5 defenders on the pitch and 2 CDMs. You need to make subs now. We won't. You'll probably wait till about the 85th minute. And how the hell are we not marking the back post to 5 defenders on the pitch? Shit. Have you heard about the PSG game? No, I haven't. What's happened to me mouse? My mouse has just gone. What's happening with PSG? They're probably winning. Juve are beating Barcelona 2-0. Weston McKennie and Ronaldo with the goals. And PSG are drawing. We don't need them to draw. We need them to bloody lose. And if you know what? If we get through because PSG lose, we don't fucking deserve it. We don't deserve it. Put these players back playing Thursday nights. So they have to play Thursday and they have to play Sunday. And you know what? If we do, I hope Bruno goes in the summer. Because that will fucking teach this club that they don't know what's fucking good when they've got it. One of the best players we've got since fucking post-Sir Alex Ferguson. And what do? Fuck it up. Keep playing these fucking shit players. Keep buying these fucking players that don't fit the system. You think Cavani, 33-year-old Cavani, sorts out our striker problem? No wonder Ollie doesn't bloody play him. He doesn't want him. He didn't want Van der Beek. He wanted Jack Grealish. He wanted a centre-back. And he wanted a winger. And he got none of those. Oh, wait. He got bloody Palestri and bloody Amad Diallo, who doesn't even bloody play for Atlanta. Or Atalanta, whatever they're bloody called. I don't give a toss. We're buying crap. Apparently it's been aborted. Put it down as a draw and get us knocked out. Just look at the way that RB Leipzig have constructed their back line. They've got Willy Orban, who is a slow but physical, tall defender who's good in the air. And then guess what? They've got, what's his name? Not Mukiele. The other French one. Not Upamecano. There's another one. What's his name? What's his name? No Cavani or Martial. Who is it? Who's their other player? That's the one. Konate. So they've got the fast centre-back and they've got the slow centre-back. And you know what? They're actually playing a 3-back. They're playing a 3-4-3. Going to playoffs for the Championship. Go to Prem. Sims the first away game. Okay. Blame VR for Grealish situation because if Villa went down, Grealish would have left. It's no excuse. They still could have got him. They still could have got him. Look. They've wasted about £80 million on Donny van de Beek, who sits on the bench. Diallo, who's fucking still in Italy until bloody a month's time. And... what's his name? Palestri. That's about £8 million. That's about 40 million for Diallo. And another 40-ish million pound for him. That's £80 million. You're telling me I'd rather have two players that are never going to play for Manchester United for fucking years because they're not good enough yet, and a player who sits on our bench where they're in again here. Bloody hell, it could have been bloody... Look at Luke Shaw, he's saying, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Look at Wan-Bissaka, oh my God. Wan-Bissaka trying tricks in his bloody own half. Where's Palestri? I tell you where Palestri is. He's playing in the under-21s. We've spent bloody nearly £10 million on a player to play for the under-21s. That about sums it up. And you're telling me there's not a problem with our board and the way we recruit players? Fucking have the other one. Have the other one. Shove it up your arse if you think we're wrong. We're absolutely within our right to blame most of the problems at this club down to poor recruitment. And it's 3-0. Look at Maguire, look at him. He's fucking nearly crying. He's nearly a bloody tears. What a pathetic captain he is. What a fucking sack of bloody shit. What's the hell doing there? Oh, there is so many problems. You'd need a fucking novel to write them down. He's not offside. Orban's offside though. Orban's bloody offside. Man United are in the mud. Solskjaer's in the mud. Everyone's in the bloody mud. That's offside. That's offside. But you know what? I wish it wasn't offside. I want them to beat a 6 or 7-0. Because maybe then something will go in their fucking thick head. And you know what? They'll probably go and buy a bloody midfielder in the summer. Oh, we need a midfielder. We need a centre-back. We need a bloody centre-back. Lindelof out. Bring a bloody centre-back in. We've played the two same bloody centre-backs for 80% of our season. You can't keep playing Lindelof and Maguire. Lindelof, Maguire. Lindelof, Maguire. You got Twanzebe injury prone. You got Phil Jones. Fucking disregard him. Rojo, disregard him. We've got fucking 6 centre-backs at this club and only 2 of them are fit enough to play. Twanzebe's too injury prone. Bay's too injury prone. So he never puts her in the team. Jones. There's been a racist incident in bloody PSG. The match has been suspended. Varchas, it was bloody offside, Nabon, mate. I've said I would rather it go in. I would rather us lose 5 or 6-0. Because maybe then something will bloody change. Something will change. Put us back in the Europa League. Maybe something will change then. Because if we do go through today, it'll mean nothing. It will do nothing. The board will say, oh, we got through to the final 16 in the Champions League. That's good enough. Who needs a centre-back? They got through to the last 16. We don't care about winning trophies anymore. As long as we get the £100 million for bloody qualifying for Champions League. It's so ridiculous. You ain't going through? I've said it's over. I'd rather us lose about 5 or 6-0. Every week. You might as well just play my watch along for United versus West Ham. We're in here though. Rashford. Shoot! It's not even Rashford, it's Greenwood. No, it wasn't. It was Rashford. Could have passed it, didn't. Every week it's the same problems. The fullbacks have to tuck in to cover for slow defenders, Maguire and Lindelof. And we play two CDMs to cover for Maguire and Lindelof. The root of the problem in this team is Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. What do I think about the Pogba situation? I think he's a bloody disgrace. I think bloody Raniola, or whatever his bloody name is, Mino Raiola, is a fucking prat. A little fat chubby one at that. And he needs to be out. January, he needs to be gone. Go back to playing Italian slow football. Because you know what? You've come to the Premier League and you can't cut it. Some players can be world class in other leagues, but they can't cut it in the Prem. And if you can't cut it in the Prem, I'm sorry, but get the fuck out. We'll take the money, we'll take a swap deal, whatever it is. Clearly offside with the VAR. If we'd have played Pogba in this game, I would castrate the manager. PSG game has been called off. What has even happened? I swear there's not even any fans at the PSG game. We need Donny on. Get Donny on for Matic or McTominay. There's no point going defensive into the second half when you're 2-0 down. What are you hoping for? You're still going to catch him on the counter? But who's been racist to who? You can't argue. I don't want Pogba on that midfield. I don't want Pogba on my midfield. He's come out to us. He has certified his agent to say his career at Manchester United is done. You know what? You're done. I'd have fucking thrown him off the plane into the bloody sea. Get out. How dare you bloody make that statement about our club? Paul Pogba is not bigger than fucking Manchester United. His ego might be in his fucking little dances and his stupid bloody haircuts. But you start bloody getting a player who's bigger than the club and you've got to get rid of them. He can take his ego back to fucking Juventus and he can take him back to bloody Andre Pirlo, his best friend. Go back to Juventus. You know what? We'll take a swap deal. I would have bloody thrown him in the sea and that bloody Mino Raiola. The little fucking bastard. Both of them would be in the sea. Look at the little chubby bastard. Bloody Mino Raiola. He'd be in the bloody sea with him. Both of them. Gone. In the sea. Never to be seen again. How dare you? How dare you? He doesn't want to be at Manchester United. So what gives him the right to come out and say, I don't want to be at the club, and then we start him? You don't want to be at the club, that's fine. Give it fucking, 23 days? 1st of January, get him up on the transfer list and get him gone. I don't care if he goes for a packet of bourbon biscuits. Get him out. At least we'd enjoy the bourbon biscuits. I don't enjoy a player fucking coming along and thinking he's better than everyone else. Both my wingers been injured in the same match. What is going on in this game? It's hit his arm. That should be checked, that is handball. Look at the referee. How is the referee going to officiate this game? He's bigger than me. Harry Maguire swearing now. Telling the referee to go away and saying, for fuck's sake. Well, how do you think we feel every bloody week watching you? That's what we shout at our TVs. Go away, for fuck's sake. Get some better players in. Who's the touchline? Oh my God, I've seen it all now. Pogba's bloody warming up. Don't bring him on. I don't want him playing for us. His career's over at Manchester United. I don't want him on the pitch. Ollie's not even on the touchline. Carrick's on the bloody touchline. Where is our manager? Where is our coach? Where is our manager setting the team up? Why is Carrick on the touchline and Ollie isn't? Where is Ollie? Fucking crying into his bloody mug. Look at him, he's on the bloody bench, clapping his hands. Oh, he frustrates me so much. Oh my God. How dare you put your assistant on the bloody touchline and you're not? You're 2-0 down, you're in the shit, you're going back to playing bloody Europa League. Prove something to Ollie. Ollie needs to prove something to us that he's got some balls. And he needs to come out in his second half with a 4-back formation, bring some more bloody attacking play on, and just go for it. Good ball there from McTominay. Forward for Rashford. And he's just stumbled on it. Unlucky. But they're quick. That's what happens. When you've got a quick centre-back, you can recover. Carrick would do a better job than Pogba. Well, I don't think he would. But he's probably got more heart than Pogba for this team. It's half-time and I went on team management. Apparently my 90-rated left mid is returned. Who just returned is now injured. It's now 3 wingers. Sometimes it will show that if you put your player on the bench and he's still got a bandage next to him, you won't be able to bring him on. In the game, it will come up with the ambulance. Shaw or Tellez need to come off and we need to bring an extra midfielder on. That's where they've won this game, in the midfield. Should have stuck with a 4-2-3-1. Why go with a 5-back? Because he's scared. He's scared of conceding and he still conceded 2 goals. He's scared that the Maguire and Lindelof are going to be exposed. Well, they're exposed anyway. They get exposed every day. Every game they play together, they get exposed. For being lazy, slow, immobile and crap. I'm playing Fortnite. Do you know what? I'd rather fucking play Fortnite than watching this crap. These lot are fucking disgraceful. Good defending from McTominay there. Greenwood's going. Go, Greenwood. Play the ball. Oh, it's an awful ball. What am I eating? Smarties. Got to make something enjoyable about watching this. Get it back to 2-1. It'll be bloody 3-0 before we score a goal. Tension's running high. BT Sport have got rid of the game. They've gone to the wrong screen. You know what? I'd rather give bloody Rooney the job than this idiot sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against Ollie, but he makes his life hard. All the time it's backwards passing from Matic. We have 2 midfielders out of 3 who just want to play backwards. We're not in a position in this game to be playing safe. You've got to just go gung-ho now. Regardless of whether or not you lose 2-0 or you lose 20-0, the result is still the same. You've lost and you're in the Europa League. You're not going to get the counter-attack against Leipzig. They're too well drilled. They're too quick to counter-attack. That's a card for Luke Shaw. He'll get red carded this game next. What is going on here? The bloody referee's having a bloody chat with bloody Ollie. It's not bloody Saturday afternoon bloody tea. What the hell is going on here? You know what I think about this game? You know what I bloody think? Fucking that's what I think. You will. Let's put the ball in. Good clearance from Maguire, and Sabitzer smashes it over. Ow. 2 minutes added time. You know what? I might as well just have a bloody sleep, lads. I might as well just go asleep, because I'm not going to miss anything. Oh, he won't change the shape because he's a prat. Why don't they have VAR for corner decisions? Because Leipzig are fucking clinical and we're not. Most of our possession happens in our own half. Just passing around the back. What's the point of taking the free kick quickly? We're not going to get the ball up the pitch quick enough. It'll go backwards. There we go. Look. And there we go. All the momentum's gone. We've just gone halfway up the pitch and now we're all the way back at bloody Lindelof. Back to Lindelof. Can't find a pass. Doesn't have the creativity to get the ball forward. Good ball from Mason Greenwood. To Wan-Bissaka. To Bruno. This is where you need to Donny van de Beek to link up with him. But no, we go back to Harry Maguire. And back again. Look, Lindelof's saying, fucking move! awful pass from Greenwood, and that's half time. That is a shocking half of football. It really is a shocking half of football. I'm going to have a listen to Goldbridge, I think. I'm going to have a listen to Goldbridge, see what he's got to say about this. Not my own bloody stream. This is rubbish. I ain't got any bottle. We are an embarrassment. The defenders are embarrassing. Ha! Since the Turks have been racist to the PSG players, have they? What are they going to do? Match suspended. Imagine Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Telles, Fernand, Bake, Pogba, Martial, Cavani and Mata on a team. But Pogba's not going to be playing. Why no Rashford? The problem there is still... The problem is still the same thing. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Telles are not good enough as a back four. Rashford too. Then you ain't got a goalkeeper. Of course he's worried about the bloody man inside. Wan-Bissaka is. Lindelof needs major improvement and Maguire is too inconsistent. No, the issue is, and I've said it and I'll say it again and again and again, Maguire and Lindelof are too slow, so Wan-Bissaka and Telles have to hold their hand to make sure that we don't concede goals. And also, all that teams are going to do, they're going to play lots of width, get the fullbacks forward, ball over the top, and the fullback's in, and then the fullback can either go for the goal, or he's just going to bloody tap it into the 6-yard box and bloody get someone else to score it. Telles tucks in and Haidara scores. Both goals have come from the same fault as our fullbacks are not covering their fullbacks. We're playing 5 at the back for no reason. IB Leipzig learnt from the last time. Too quick for our current lineup. It is too quick. We're playing Maguire and Lindelof, who are slow as tanks, and Matic and McTominay, who are slow as well. Matic, because we're playing 2 players to do one man's job. Because we don't have a good enough CDM who can play by himself. Even though Matic did it for a run of game last season absolutely fine. So what's happened from when the season ended last season to at the end of August up until now, I don't know. But we now seem to want to play 2 centre-backs to bodyguard Lindelof and Maguire, and they still concede goals. So what's the point in playing it? We've been 2-0 down for 20 minutes in this game, and the manager hasn't changed from 5 at the back. Why is he still playing 5 at the back? We need to go forward. You can't play attacking football with 5 at the back. Ollie made it defensive as aiming for a draw. I agree. He's gone and tinkered with the formation again. He's tinkered with the team again. Alright, fair bit. He couldn't play Pogba because of what was said. Martial wasn't available. Cavani wasn't available. So he would have had to make a couple of changes. But he's brought in Luke Shaw, who may be a little bit too soon. He's only just come back from injury. I would have played the 4-2-3-1. I would have kept it the back 4. We know they're shit. I would have played Matic or McTominay by themselves. Well, I would have played Van der Beek in number 8 to go box to box. Bruno at the number 10 to go attacking midfielder. I would have played Rashford down the left. Probably Greenwood down the middle. Or even, maybe I would have even played a Dan James or a Mata down the middle. Or maybe, if he wanted to go with those 2 players, he could do. He could have played Matic and McTominay in CDM. But I would have then played the 4-2-3-1. I would have played Bruno down the middle of the attacking, or the 3 forwards. I would have played Van der Beek on the right. And I would have played Rashford down the left. And I would have played Greenwood up top by himself. Because Greenwood is a number 9. He doesn't want to play wide right. He doesn't want to play wide right, rather. He wants to play down the middle. We need We need Fred's pace right now. Fred is a vital player to our midfielder. And the reason why he isn't playing today is because of Ollie's poor game management last week and not taking him off at half-time. He's got 5 subs available. And I tell you who's going to be coming on. I tell you who's going to be coming on in the half-time. Paul Pogba's going to be coming on for a Matic or McTominay. And that's a disgrace. He shouldn't be playing. Dan James isn't good enough to start. Good start for around the 60th minute upwards. That's true. Then I would have played Mata. I would have done what I just told you. Played with the 4-2-3-1. Put Maguire... Maguire? I'm not playing Maguire at CDM. Put McTominay and Matic at CDM. If he wants to play 2 CDMs, he could have done that. He could have still played the 4-2-3-1. Donny van der Beek on the right. Bruno down the middle. Someone down the left. Rashford down the left. And I would have played Greenwood up top. Greenwood is not right white. He is a centre forward. And if he wants to be one of the best players in the world, he's definitely got the quality to do so. If Manchester United are going to keep forcing him to play wide right, and he gets a transfer for the team and they say, where do you want me? And they say, well, you know what? We'd like you to play striker. I wouldn't surprise me if he goes. Fernandes and Fred and Wan-Bissaka. Wan? Who's Wan? I wouldn't say Wan-Bissaka carries the team. He's very good one-on-one, but his positional... His game is being hindered by our poor centre-backs. His game and his ability as a player is being held back because Lindelof is too slow and is too immobile. Is it the second half yet? No, it's not the second half yet. Lindelof is too slow and Wan-Bissaka has to tuck in to cover for him. If we had a fast, pacier centre-back, then we'd have someone to cover the back post. On all your crosses, you need someone to cover the back post. And both of our goals, where have the goals come from? The back post. Because our fullbacks are being forced to do a role that they don't want to be in. And that will be the fundamental problem. In the PSG game, the ref apparently said, who is this? Oh no, that's not good, is it? Wan-Bissaka carries the defence constantly, mate, except a few mistakes due to the fact it's not the fact that he's human, and I don't disagree with you. I'd say he's probably our best defender, which is even more shocking to say that he's a better defender on his feet than our 2 fucking central defenders. Who's the ref in this game? I ain't got a clue. Some idiot. I don't know who the ref is. Van der Beek is on. Who's he come on for? Looks like they've gone back to a 4. Looks like they've gone for a 4-3-3. Why do they have English songs playing in the German football stadium? Do any of the Leipzig players even speak English? Van der Beek on and Tellez is off. Sweet. Let's make the adjustment then. So Tellez is off. Luke Shaw moves back to left back. So he's gone back to the back 4, which we should have been playing from the start, but oh well. So So he's gone back to the back four. I don't know where Donny's going to be playing. I'm guessing it's going to look something a little bit... Well, I don't know what he's going to be playing, actually. I don't know what he's going to play at the moment. Unless he's going to play a diamond. I don't know what kind of formation they're playing here. I think it's looking something a little bit like this. I think Rashford's gone solo striker. I think Greenwood's on the right. And where's Donny? I think Donny's come on the left. I think they're playing something similar to this at the moment. And let me show you. Oh, Jesus. I'll tell you what I think the formation looks like. He's changed it to something a little bit like this. I think this is what he's playing at the moment. Why are you holding scissors? Why not? Maguire doesn't deserve his paycheck. Cavani should be striker. Rashford, he should play... He normally plays a 4-2-3-1. Greenwood should be right attacking midfielder. Rashford should be left attacking midfielder. Well, to be fair, Charlotte Brooks, Cavani isn't here. We don't have Cavani and we don't have Martial. So both our strikers are actually injured. Because Rashford, for me, is not a striker. He's a winger. And Greenwood seems to be adapting to this right midfield position. But I think Greenwood should be playing as a forward. But unfortunately, he can't because, well, sadly, we don't have a right winger to play there. Apart if you're going to play Mata. Oh, Bruno. Van der Beek in. Oh, my God. What are you doing? This is what we need. We need a quick start. And we need to get an early goal within the first 10 minutes. And then you've got something to work with. Yeah, Cavani injured and Martial is injured as well, I believe. Van der Beek in already here. Oh, good defending there from Konate. Look at that. Van der Beek already. Van der Beek, I'm sorry. Donny Van der Beek should have started the game over McTominay or Matic. Or he should have started over the back five, not played Tellez or not played Shaw. Played the back four and played Donny in one of the attacking midfield spots of the wingers. Matic, look, going backwards. We've just been mixing it up in their half and now we're all the way back at the halfway line. Luke Shaw, ball in. If you could pick any player for Manchester United to buy, who would it be? Of course, the reasonable player though. Upamecano, Konate, Pau Torres, Badiashile, any centre-back who's quicker than what we've got to play alongside Harry Maguire. Have any of the goalkeeper making any good saves? No. We haven't tested Galazzi and De Gea, well, hasn't saved anything. And he hasn't had a chance to save any of the 2 goals. And look, Rashford is back, I believe, in his natural position. Well, no, he's not. Rashford is still up top. But I think he should be playing wide left. What is that? I definitely want to be buying a centre-back if it was us. We're so desperate for a centre back. It's unreal. I imagine if they'd have had Upamecano as well. Has VAR been used? Well, it was used to stop Manchester United going down 3-0. Apart from that, it hasn't. Rashford attacking the ball. That's what I like to see him do. He's got the ability to do that. Ball up wide to Wan-Bissaka. And an awful return ball from Wan-Bissaka. What is he doing? Matic back to the bloody goalkeeper. You know why I've got scissors? I'm going to bloody slit my wrist if I keep watching this crap. I think Maguire's a big part of the problem, though. His aerial ability since Leicester is gone. Or he can't stack up with the attackers. I think De Gea's a good goalkeeper. The defence makes him bad. I agree. I agree with you that he can't catch up to the attackers. But what he needs is a centre-back who... He needs a centre-back who can be quick to play next to him. Playing Lindelof and Maguire are too similar players. Lindelof has to go. We need a new centre-back in. And when I say Lindelof has to go, Lindelof goes to the bench, makes the bench stronger. Then if you need to give Maguire a rest in a couple of games, you can do. Because Lindelof does pretty much exactly the same as Maguire. And you'll probably find if Maguire has a better centre-back partner, he'll be better. I don't blame Lindelof for being crap, and I don't blame Maguire for being crap. Because as two individual centre-backs, they're actually not half bad. They're actually decent. But the partnership itself just does not work. And we're now sacrificing essentially 4 players on the pitch to cover for them. We're playing 2 CDMs to protect them, and we're telling our fullbacks to stay back and cover to protect them as well, which leads to exposing the wings, which is where we're conceding goals. So the answer to all of our problems right now is we need a quick, pacey defender. Someone like a David Alaba, or someone like a Pau Torres, or Upamecano, or a Konate. Someone with a bit of pace. Bruno whips a ball in. Manchester United on top. Well, we're in control. We're better than we were in the first half, but I wouldn't say we're on top. We need to score. It's alright us being on top of the game, but we haven't bloody scored. We're 2-0 down. We need to try and go for goal. None of this bloody passing back. How do you know so much about football? I don't know a lot about football. It's common sense. When you watch so many games and I say the same thing week in, week out, it's the same. I was saying the same thing every week in, week out, when we didn't have Bruno Fernandes. Every week I'd come on and I'd review the game and I'd say, we need a creative midfielder. There's no creativity in the midfield. We need a creative midfielder. Bruno Fernandes comes in, he makes an impact. You'd probably find the same thing would happen with our centre-back. Probably not as big as probably not as big as an impact. De Ligt would be a good centre-back. I know Charlotte De Ligt would be a fantastic centre-back, but let's be honest, we're never going to get him. It's just unrealistic. We're not playing career mode. But, you know, we brought Bruno Fernandes in. He made a big impact. We look at the bloody 4th official glaring at Rashford. Rashford having a go at Nkunku. What's going on here? Oh, he's just nipped his heel and he's not very happy about it. But he punch him in the balls. But Bruno made an impact and we needed that. Were you watching it from Sky Sports? No, it's on BT Sport. BT Sport 2 HD Live. I think you should go to a United game and sit nearest the manager and shout at him when he needs to do. And shout it. But you see, DB, this is the big problem. The manager doesn't buy the players. The manager this summer clearly pointed out to the board what he wanted. He wanted Jack Grealish, a centre-back and a winger. Harry Maguire should have bloody got on that. That should have been 2-1. That was the opportunity to get back in the game. And Maguire has missed it. In fact, he's ducked under it. Is it the second half? It is the second half. I'll put the timer up. I've forgotten to. What are we on? We're on 55 minutes exactly. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're on about 10 minutes. It's the second half. There's no timer. I've got the timer up now. But the manager wanted in the start of the season, he wanted a centre back, a winger, which would have been Sancho, and he wanted Grealish. Instead, he got Alex Telles, he got Donny van de Beek, who he doesn't want, not really. That's why he never plays him. He's got Cavani, who knows what we got him for. Is there anywhere else to watch it? I mean, I'm sure there's a stream somewhere. I used to watch football streams all the time. If you just go onto Google or something and just type in Leipzig versus Manchester United live stream, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. The games we started in Paris, and I tell you what, I think even with our goal difference now, we'd probably be out to PSG. Oh, Matic. Ollie just stood. This is what pisses me off about him. He's in the mud and he's just stood there leaning against the advertising boards. And he's just not doing anything. Why is he not on the touchline barking at the players? Does he know what he's doing? Does he know what's going wrong? Or is he just absolutely shocked that what his original plan was hasn't worked? And he's now had to change the tactics and he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's gone to a back four and he's kind of just said, fuck it, I'm going to go back to playing Thursday nights. Maybe we can win the Europa League. We're not going to win the Europa League. There's no way we'll win the Europa League. We won't win fuck all with these bloody centre-backs. The centre-backs are not good enough together. Here's Donny van de Beek. At least Donny van de Beek's bloody coming back and defending. Donny van de Beek is now doing the job that Telles should be doing. Not Telles, he's not even on the pitch. Shaw should be doing, rather. You subbed? Thank you very much. Who has come nearest to United, to score for United? Well, Rashford had a decent chance. Mason Greenwood had a decent chance. They never buried them. Poulsen, ball out wide. Kluivert's coming in now. Well defended. Good out from McTominay there. There's the Duracell bunny. Oh, there's the Duracell bunny's back again. Fucking it up. I'd rather they just score another 2 goals and it'd be over with. I would rather have them score 2 more goals. Look at Klinsmann. He comes into the game with his coat on, with his trainers on, his jeans on, and he just does what he has to do. He knows he knows what he wants to do, and he knows how to do it. And I don't think Ollie knows what he wants to do. I don't think he knows how to do it. He's literally just stood there. He stood against the advertising boards doing nothing. And all this shouting is not good for my throat. Oh, I'm not even going to bother shouting anymore. It's bloody killed my voice. It's killed my throat shouting at these footballs. I'm not even going to bother shouting anymore. And I've been thinking about you lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Who's been booked? What is that? Oh my god. Didn't even bloody beat the first man. Is Shaw even ready to come back and play a full 90 minutes of football? Brandon Williams coming on. Please don't shout. You have a career mode to do. Are you still doing it? Yep, we'll still do it. Oh, look. Here he is. The snake himself's coming on. Pogba is coming on for Nemanja Matic. That is a disgrace. I can't believe we are resorting to playing this bloke. He should be ridiculed from the club. He shouldn't even be allowed to come back to training after what he said. I don't give a toss. I couldn't give a toss if he wins a hat-trick. If he bloody wins the game and scores a hat-trick. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Where is he? He's not even here, is he? I must have him somewhere. Here he is. Here's Pogba. So Matic is out. Pogba's in. He wanted to bring on Brandon Williams as well. I'm not sure if he's come on. He has come on. Brandon Williams has come on for Rashford, I believe. And again, look, the fullbacks are tucking in. That's both of them. Oh my God, and Cuckoo's in here. That's both of them. That's Shaw, Telles and Williams are all coming, tucking in and hugging Harry Maguire. And you're telling me that's a problem with our fullbacks? It's a problem with how they're being coached. They're being told to do that, and it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. It's so bad. It really is. Shocking. Pogba on. Matic off. Where's Brandon Williams? Is he even here? Do I have a card for Brandon Williams? I do. There he is. Oh, look, he's already conveniently in position. Just move him forward a bit. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Harry Maguire. Move Shaw down a little bit. Okay. There we go. Pogba needs to get off the pitch. Who do United have next game? We've got bloody Manchester Derby at the weekend. That'll be another bloody shouting fest. Oh my God. And Alexgan, whatever your name is. LXGAN, full stop. You're right. Pogba does need to get off the pitch. Charlotte, they need a proper striker with Martial because Rashford should be a winger and Cavani won't be there long. We weren't going to win the Champions League anyway. We'd rather be out now and get to the semis and get knocked out. But that's not the problem. The problem is we're now forced into playing bloody Europa League football, which is on a bloody Thursday night, which means we only have 2 days to recover for a Sunday night match. So it's going to hinder our Premier League performance as well because we've got less recovery time. So they're screwing themselves. Not only we weren't going to go anywhere in the Champions League anyway, and I would rather focus on the league. And you know what? In the round of 32 in the Europa League, I'd rather we just fucking go out. I'd rather we just let the other team win it. Am I doing a watch long? Of course I'm doing a watch long. I'm going to try and do as many watch longs for United games as I can. Because I do feel like the stuff I'm saying isn't actually half that wrong. I don't want Europa League football. We're back in the bloody Tin Pot Cup with the banter club Arsenal. And look how crap they are. We're then in the same competition as bloody Arsenal, who are shit. Awful this season. Rubbish. Where's Aubameyang? Best striker in the Premier League? Bloody hell. Look at Pogba tracking back. Don't give away a penalty. Nkuku on the edge of the box. Finds Poulsen. Back to Nkuku. There's Angelino. Pogba holds off Nkuku. Gets it back to De Gea. Oh, great. That's good standing, isn't it? Maguire's on the yellow card. Shaw's on the bloody... Well, Shaw's gone off. Who is still even left on the bench that can make an impact? Dan James? Don't make me laugh. I don't want Europa League football. Winning the Europa League, for me, is not a big deal. I'd rather focus on the league. Been off the round of 32. Useless team, so inconsistent United. We need a new coach next summer and get rid of Deadwoods. Well, the problem is, I can kind of see where people come from with a coach, and we can see where he's going wrong in some of these games. Bruno, eventually we managed to challenge the goalkeeper. 65 minutes it's taken us to challenge Galazzi. And it's the man himself, the talisman Bruno Fernandes, who for me should be the captain of Manchester United, as he seems to be the only footballer on the pitch that has a clue. Either him or Marcus Rashford. Everyone else is clueless donkeys. But regardless of a new coach, if we are going to bring a new coach in, which could be possible, you know, I still think if we get top 4, we won't bring a new coach in. We won't bring a new coach in. Even if we get top 4, there'll be no new coach, regardless of whether or not we go out the Champions League. The board don't care. We weren't going to win the Champions League anyway, and we'll probably go out of the Europa League to some shit team anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that. Even if we bring a new coach in, are they going to bring in the positions that we need to progress forward as a football club? Are they going to bring in a winger? Are they going to bring in a CDM? And are they going to bring in a centre-back? Probably not. They're going to go and get another bloody crap midfielder. They might go and get a number 9. They'll probably bloody go and get a goalkeeper knowing our luck. And then we'll have bloody 4 goalkeepers. We do need to get rid of the Deadwood, and we need to not wait till summer to get rid of the Deadwood. Get rid of them now. Get them off the wage bill. Phil Jones has been injured for about fucking 2 years, it seems like. Every time he comes back, he's back for a couple of weeks and he gets injured. He's the only player I know that went through lockdown and got injured. How has he got injured through lockdown? What is he doing at home? He's supposed to be taking it easy, and he's got injured. He needs to be gone. Rojo needs to be gone. Lingard, if we're not going to use him, gone. He's probably what we can get. Still, while we can still get money for them. Bruno with the free kick, and it's off the bar. So unlucky for Bruno there. And Brandon Williams with the foul. And now Brandon Williams is on a bloody yellow card. It's like fucking banging your head against a fucking brick wall. I was watching Jimmy Neutron. Do you know what? He'd probably do a better job than some of these donkeys on this pitch. I don't give a the commentator saying we've got momentum. I don't care about momentum. We need fucking 2 goals. We need 2 goals. Ollie has been up against the Glazers, Woodward, Matt Judge, Rayola and Pogba. And it's 3-0, and that's it. Game over. Justin Kluivert puts the nail in the coffin, and that's it. It's over. And there's people asking for him to get sacked. Get out of here with that. Ollie is up against whatever manager is in. Whatever manager is in is going to be up fighting a losing battle. Bruno's shaking his head. And you know what? I wish Bruno would leave, because we don't deserve Bruno Fernandes at this club. Maguire, too slow to react, not marking his man. De Gea comes out, and Kluivert just chips it over him. We're the manager. Well, regardless of whether or not we had bloody Pep Guardiola at this club, we'd still be in the same fucking position. Because you've got the Glazers, Woodward, fucking Matt Judge. Those 3, you concede to Kluivert. Kluivert's a good, decent player. Don't get me wrong, he's a decent player, but he's not fucking world class, is he? He's a decent player. It's gone. Europa League for us. Europa League for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Probably back where he belongs, with the fucking schooled coaches. Teams that have got schooled from the Champions League. Look at McTominay. McTominay could have played in Brandon Williams then. He didn't. He went for the shot. Bruno, mate, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just go to the touchline. Take me off. Why don't you just go and do career mode, and it's still 2-0 on your screen. I'm changing it now. I'm not doing... We'll watch the end of the game. But I'm not... I'll do career... I'll start making the bloody thumbnail for it. These forwards don't deserve to be playing with these defenders, man. They don't deserve it. We are so bad defensively. Fucking sell them all. Sell all of them and just buy 4 fucking defenders. Just have 4 defenders who can work and defend together. Because our defenders cannot work together. We're 25 minutes into the second half. We've got 15 minutes to go. Well, we're 20... Well... No, we've got 20 minutes to go, rather. And we're in the mud. Carl Weezer can do a better job than De Gea and he has asthma. Ha ha ha. I wonder what Ollie's going to say about this game. Maguire would only be good enough to play in the Malta Football League. I disagree. I still think you'll see better out Maguire. For two things would make Maguire a better centre-back. 1, get rid of the captaincy and give it to Bruno Fernandes. And 2, take Lindelof out and give him a better partner and see what he can do. If he had a season where he wasn't the captain and he had a better centre-back partner and he was still crap, then we need to cut our losses and get rid of him. But I need to see him with a centre-back who he can feel confident playing with. And we don't see that. And we're compensating it for it now. We're sacrificing 4 players to keep Lindelof and Maguire in the team, to save a few bob, to save... We don't even look at Greenwood again. Greenwood is coming alive here, but I don't even think he can finish this one. You just go into every Manchester United game with no confidence. No confidence at all. Am I confident for the Manchester derby? I'm bloody shitting it. I was shitting it today. Everyone going, oh, be confident, we can win. Drawing against PSG was easier than getting a result here today. Rashford, awful header. What is he doing? I love Rashford, don't get me wrong, but that was fucking crap. Bruno Fernandes shoots. Galatsky with another save. Nothing really going to challenge the goalkeeper here. We're just shooting for no reason. Get another corner kick that's not going to get to anything. Look at Maguire, he just looks dead. Where he should be rallying the team here today. Should be rallying the team. You're the captain. You've got to rally the team. An easy catch for Galaxy. Oh my god. Campbell comes off. Why did he not sub on Mata? How is Brandon Williams playing left back over Telles when we needed 2 goals? Ollie has lost all my requests today. This feels worse than Sevilla with Mourinho. I'd have to agree. I think tactically, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got it wrong today. He's got it wrong again. He's playing the 5-back was suicidal. He's changed the formation again. He's changed the system again. Okay, he had to change some of the personnel, but changing the system again to try and go for a draw. If you're confident in the way you're playing football, regardless of the opposition, whether or not you're playing Tranmere Rovers or you're playing Bayern Munich, you will continue to play the same system because you know you can play that system. But every game he's changing the system to sort of counteract the opposition. He's gone today, and I tell you what he's done. He's gone to this game today to get a draw. And for me, that's just not good enough. We know what RB Leipzig can play against. They've just drawn with the best team in Europe. They're a semi-finalist of the Champions League. We've got Brandon Williams playing. We've taken Tellez off. We've played Luke Shaw for the first time in bloody 6 weeks. Maybe Longkuma says we're not going to win the Europa League. I don't give a toss about the Europa League, mate. Ollie, what a clown. I mean, I'm never one to get on the coach's back, but today has been another poor display from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tactically. And there's numerous things. Changing the formation, not changing from the 5-back when we're 2-0 down. We essentially wasted 25 minutes of the game playing 5 at the back. Do you know who you have next in the Wycombe Wanderers career mode? That's the last thing in my mind right now. He played 5 at the back when we should have stuck to playing 4-2-3-1. He played 5 at the back to try and counteract what RB Leipzig play. He's playing 5 at the back probably because he's scared of Lindelof and Maguire at the back, which isn't his fault. You know, you can't blame the manager for the personnel. If he's told the club what he wants, that's Lindelof on a yellow card now. He's told the club what he wants and he hasn't got it, which is fair enough. But this Manchester United team today was probably good enough to get a result against Leipzig, but he's gone and changed it. We've spent 25 minutes of the first half playing a 5-back, and we don't need to. He's bringing on Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe plays one bad game and he's out. How is he picking Maguire and Lindelof again and again despite repeated mistakes? Because he doesn't trust anyone else. We have 6 centre-backs at this club and only 2 of them he wants to play. Phil Jones, Rojo are fucking crap. I don't want to see Ollie smiling or saying that's football after this display. Oh, like he did the other... That's what I don't get. He said against West Ham that it was a good performance. It wasn't a good performance, because for 60 minutes of the game, we were absolutely fucking crap. West Ham tired, we made changes, and we got back in the game. All these comebacks are basically just papering over the cracks of the majority of our games this season. We have been crap. And does that come down to the players? Does that come down to the system? Does that come down to the manager? If it's the system which is going wrong, then the manager has to take responsibility. Greenwood in again. I don't know what's going on here. I think he's given a penalty for a foul on Greenwood here. It doesn't matter, even if we go 3-1, we're not going to come back. We have 6 centre-backs at this club that we don't play. We have Bailly, who should have been sold years ago, as soon as we found out he's injury-prone. If Tuanzebe is always injury-prone, then, you know, why don't we try giving Tuanzebe a run of games? See if he can stay fit. Because if he can, he's actually a pretty good centre-back. But if he can't stay fit, then he needs to go. And if we have 4 centre-backs who can't stay fit, then all 4 of them, I'm sorry, have to go. And we get another 2 in. I don't want to see small... yeah, we've covered that. Do you think they should introduce more oil into fake taxis videos? Oh, no pen. I don't know. That is a penalty. We're getting rid of Mr. Liam Gallagher. If Ollie weren't the manager, he'd have a better manager, improving the team and drawing bigger clubs to the set. It's not about that, though. The problem is that the boards will not buy the players. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer went to the board in the summer and he said, I want Jack Grealish, I want a centre-back and I want a winger. Got 11 minutes now to get 2 goals. Never going to happen. And they didn't get anything of him. They didn't. Well, to be fair, they got him 2 wingers that aren't good enough to play for Manchester United. Are you going to play Grimwood after this? Yes, we are. He didn't get the players he wanted, and I do feel sorry for him. I do. Oh, he's on about bloody more oil in bloody fake taxi videos. I don't have time for that crap. He can get out. You know, he didn't. I do feel sorry for the manager because he didn't get the personnel he wanted in the summer. But the personnel he has got at this club, he could be using more effectively. And whether or not it's a system or not, you've got to find a system to get your best players in that team. And at the moment, I mean, prior to what Paul Pogba said, what time for career mode? Literally, as soon as this game finishes, it'll be 5-10 minutes and then we'll be on the career mode. I just need to switch over to the Xbox setup. But I do feel sorry for the manager. But I'm sorry, even if we had Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp. Where has Fosu Mensah come from? I have no idea where he's come from, by the way. I didn't even see him come on. Where all these players come from? Who's come off? So Wan-Bissaka's off, I'm guessing, for Fosu Mensah. And Tuanzebe's on for sure. No, not sure. Victor Lindelof. I mean, let's just put the subs on, I guess. But it's not going to make a difference. We'll change the score. Let's update this. Wan-Bissaka off. I think we might have just got another goal. I'm not really too sure though. I'm not really watching. Harry Maguire. Where's Tuanzebe? Have I even got Fosu Mensah on here? I don't even have Fosu Mensah, so I'm not even going to bother making the changes. But Fosu Mensah's on, but I'm not going to bother making them because it's just bollocks. It is 3-2 though. Do I play... What is FN? It's 3-2. We're back in. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. Again, a draw here would just be papering over more cracks. More cracks. I'm not putting the subs on either. Not for the last bloody 7 minutes of the game. I'm too depressed. And LXGAN, I don't know what FN is. I'm guessing you mean Fortnite? And no, I don't. Do you think that United wins due to their player ability? Such as Pogba last week? I feel like Ollie doesn't have any sort of system and relies on his players to perform themselves. There isn't any system. He can't make a system because he changes the system every week. 1 week it's a diamond, 1 week it's a 4-3-3-1, another week it's a 4-3-3, another week it's a 5 at the back. There's no consistency in the team sheet, which is one of the big problems. Okay, I'm holding the ball in the corner, the dirty Germans. What the Paulson, mate? Do I rate Ollie? I like Ollie, but do I rate him at the moment? No, I don't. Because I think tactically, he's bloody all over the place at the moment. He's got no tactics, and that's why we get done by these teams, because on ability, we're fine. We can probably take these teams, but on tactics, he's been schooled today by a very, very young manager. I swear I have Fosu Mensah on here. No. I'll make him a picture up. Where is he? Too little too late for bloody energy. Where was the energy for the rest of the bloody game? Where was the energy for the last 80 minutes? There hasn't been any energy. Just the one goal. If only it was that simple. If we don't get the goal, Ollie has thrown the game for me. Because we should have been more attacking. Get it, Paul. Get it, Paul, he shouts. Get it, Paul. Harry Maguire. Marcel Halstenberg coming on. McTominay blasts it over. What a prat. Who scored? Bruno. Was it Pogba who got the goal? I don't know who got the goal. Who did get the goal? And he takes a second to score. Maguire handballed it. Cheats. I don't know, mate. Only takes a second to score. If only it was that easy. Harry Maguire getting done again. Haidara. I'm just trying to find out who got the other goal. I don't know. Can't remember. It is Harry Maguire. I thought so. Dominic Solanke is the GOAT. Don't think so. We got a couple of minutes to score here. If it was me, I'd just be holding the bloody ball now as long as you could. Look at Fosu Mensah there. You see, if we were playing 4 at the back from the start, we could have started with Telles, brought Shaw on, and then Brandon Williams could have played in his actual position, which is right back. Oh no, look! Ollie's off the bloody touchline now. He's come awake. He's alive. The rising of the dead. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not dead. He's still there. I thought he'd left early. I thought he was back on the plane to collect his P45. Set play. Good defending there from Twanzebe. Greenwood, what are you doing? We need to be keeping the ball, not bloody getting rid of it. Look how much of a difference Twanzebe has been here. He's been brilliant, and he's only been on the pitch for a couple of minutes. Good header from Brandon Williams. Donny van der Beek tries to keep it on. What is that? We need about 4 or 5 minutes at a time here. 4 minutes at a time. Klinsmann's going nuts on the bloody sidelines. Another comeback? I don't think so, Simply Bad, mate. I think it's too little too late. The thing is, if we'd defended properly, we would have won the game 2-1. Ball there to De Gea. De Gea's got to get the ball out. Oh, I wouldn't have done a long ball there. Got no one to go up for it. Poulsen with a header. He's offside. Look at the fourth official. He's just bloody bigger than me, he is. De Gea punts the ball forward. Maguire, good header forward. Rashford on the ball now. That's up for a throw-in. Paul Pogba, quick throw-in now. Come on. Hey! Rashford. Paul Pogba now. No one's. He's on it. Oh. Oh. The perfect link in FIFA have just clashed into each other. Orban and Galazzi. Look at him milking it, wasting the time. I don't blame him, to be fair. Why have they got to give the ball back to their bloody goalkeeper? Look at Klinsmann, he knows he's won it. Bloody Nagelsmann. Little shit. Got to get the ball forward. Come on, Brandon Williams. Go. Why is Maguire at left back? Any trolls? Psh, only the bloody players on this pitch. They're the only trolls here today. Twanzebe to Maguire. Maguire miscontrolling it. Williams, Maguire. Brandon Williams. United out. Doesn't surprise me. Look at the quality. The quality's just crap. United out of the Champions League. Well, that about sums it up, doesn't it? The manager will still keep his job, Callum Wilson, mate. He'll still keep his job. I love the salt. I'm not a salty fan. Yeah, you'll have known if you're a long-standing member of this channel, you'd know my opinions on Manchester United, and I don't have to repeat myself. If you'd have been watching the watch long instead of coming to the end, you'd know what I've said about the team. It's a disgrace. These players have fucked it up, but you've got to blame the players. You've got to blame the players for defending like prats. You've got to blame the manager for keep changing the system. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is his own worst nightmare. He's his own worst nightmare. He keeps changing the system and things will not get better until we change that centre-back. And every watch-along, United is shit. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say we're very undrilled. Awful touch from Rashford. And that's it. Nagelsmann puts Manchester United out of the Champions League. United are very stinky. You know what, Callum Wilson, mate? I ain't got time for you either, mate. I'm alright for banter. Don't get me wrong. I'm alright for banter. But just sitting here it's the board's fault. You know what? It is the board's fault in a way. Everyone has to take responsibility. I tell you why. It's the players' fault for not stepping up to the mark. Look at Greenwood on his pass. You had chances you could have buried. It's Manchester United. It's the manager's fault for keep changing the tactics and playing five at the back. And it's the board's fault from the summer for not giving Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the players he wants. And the whole club is a fuck-up at the moment. It's an absolute fuck-up. And let's be honest, TSTWY doesn't even like Leipzig. He just doesn't like Manchester United. Look at Maguire. Why is Maguire talking to Nagelsmann for? I don't want to bloody speak to him. You've just lost. You've got bantered by a B-Tech bloody Bundesliga club. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely rubbish. You're right, I like PSG, that's why. Well, PSG would be going through anyway. It'd be Leipzig, they'd be out. You lost to a team which was founded in 2009. It's not about when the team was founded. Did Leipzig play Upamecano? Their best centre-back wasn't even on the pitch. He isn't even fit to play. Leipzig weren't good. Leipzig are a decent team, don't get me wrong, but those first 2 goals were so easily avoided. You've just got to accept the fact that the 2 centre-backs we have are crap and let the full-backs do their job. Pork. I don't know what you're on about, Miles, mate. I want to see Ollie. Why do they have a 4th official in football? Back in the Emmerdale Cup. Back in the fucking Tin Pot Cup. Anyway, we're going to end the watch along there. I'm going to get ready for the career mode episode. So I'm going to end this stream. We'll be back live in about 10 minutes and we'll do career mode. And hopefully that can be a bit better than today. But interesting to see what Ollie's got to say for himself. But yeah, tragic performance. First with Wycombe and now with United. What about Wycombe and United? Oh, shit, yeah. We got knocked out the groups for United with Wycombe as well. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, we're going to end this. I'll be back live again in a couple of minutes with the career mode. Until then, I'll see you all later. Peace out.